And then today, you brought it to my attention. I didn't follow any of the coverage, but there was a white supremacist rally over in Virginia today.
Yeah, dude, that story that's like a Neeley classic. There was everything involved in that. Confederate flags, Black Lives Matter, people getting run down by cars.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard somebody got killed by get run over there.
Yeah, helicopter crash. There's all kinds of shit in that story.
Wow.
Just a big wow.
So why Charlottesville, Virginia, of all places?
Oh, you didn't look it up?
You know what? I didn't have time. I was in the studio, and one of the reasons we got a little delayed here is because I was doing a little server maintenance and getting things tuned back up, because I really haven't done any work up here for a couple of weeks.
Right.
So I was just trying to do a little show prep, get the equipment up and running, get everything updated. So I haven't been paying attention at all.
Well, you know, there's a big controversy because they renamed Robert E. Lee Park into what's it called, Emancipation Park or something.
Okay.
And they're trying to take down the Robert E. Lee statue.
All right.
And therefore you needed big riots over this.
Oh, sure.
You know, Whitey versus Blackie.
Is that what it boils down to?
Pretty much. It looked like to me was white supremacists on one side and Black Lives Matter on the other.
Okay.
Like, look at this shit. Wow. Surprised only one died.
Yeah, really.
You know, I would have expected like 100.
Well, what's interesting to me is that all of this, you know, backlash recently where we're trying to almost like obliterate the fact that the Civil War never happened or something.
Sure.
You know, it's just like trying to like sweep that under the carpet like that never took place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. The whole thing's dumb.
It is dumb.
Like every other scenario we always talk about, cause of the problem, bad behavior.
Right.
Not fucking white supremacy, not fucking black supremacy, just stupid assholes.
Yeah, more or less.
That's the only thing that happened today. Bunch of stupid assholes.
Yep. Oh, well.
But yeah, it was interesting, though. The fucking car just went right up on the sidewalk.
Now, who was responsible for driving the car?
Well, that's up for debate. Depends on where you look. If you listen to the news, I was cracking up. I told you I have not been paying any attention to the news, and I actually tuned in the other day to when Trump was making all his noise about North Korea, and I was laughing my ass off at the news coverage.
Yeah.
Because it's so fucking one-sided, it isn't even funny, which makes me laugh. So then even today's coverage was fantastic because everything in the news I was watching, and I'll say what channel I was watching. I was watching CBS News Network.
Right.
And every single commentator was, the white man took on these innocent protesters.
Yeah, of course they did.
It was all the white man and the white supremacists.
Sure.
And it was like against these, like they ran down a bunch of school kids.
Sure.
And then they were showing video, and that's clearly not what was going on. It was a fucking two sides of assholes.
Sure.
You know, there's black dudes with chains around their necks and arms and rattling them and shaking them at people and pushing people. And there's white fucking dudes pushing people and starting trouble and bats and shit. And I was like, look at this shit. But it's all one-sided.
Of course it is.
The evil white man.
Yeah.
Get the innocent bystander.
Well, I'm waiting for a grand jury to be subpoenaed to see how Trump was somehow behind all this.
Well, if you listen to the news, you'll hear that he didn't come down specifically on white supremacists, so therefore his stance wasn't hard enough.
Right, it wasn't hard enough.
You know, because the previous guy, you know, he was so hard on Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, sure he was.
Fucking people forget what was that, a year ago? People have forgotten what happened 1 year ago and how it was handled just 1 year ago.
Yeah.
Fucking dummies, man. Ugh, these fucking liberal dick fucks. Bunch of fucking idiots.
I know.
Oh, my God.
All right. Well, I didn't want to turn this into a whole political thing or anything, but I just did not follow. I knew it was going on, but I just didn't follow any of it today.
Yeah. Well, it was entertaining to me. I'm not going to lie anymore. I like seeing this kind of shit. I love it. I absolutely watch it just like if it's a video game. I stay out of it. I'm not dumb enough to be down in that stupid thing. So when these people all get hurt and killed, standing up for a goddamn piece of stone, ha ha, you're stupid.
Right.
That's how I honestly feel. Everybody that got hurt down there, ha ha, you're stupid.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
It's an us against them mentality, man.
We're going to show them what our point is. Shut up. It's a fucking hunk of fucking stone. Shut the fuck up. You know, all this nonsense. And you can pick it apart so fucking simply, you know, and just drive liberals absolutely crazy. You know, every liberal that's bitching and moaning about, oh, white supremacist this, and how can we have this statue that portrays racism? Okay, how come we got to have a fucking week or a day, a federal holiday, dedicated to a fucking womanizer, a guy that couldn't honor his fucking marriage? That would be Martin Luther King, friends. That was the guy that was poking every piece of black poon he could find. So why are we celebrating that fucking non-ethical fuck?
Right.
If we're going to talk about non-ethical fucks, let's do it across the board here, please. Let's stop saying Robert E. Lee. And let's be honest, as somebody that's been in the service, Robert E. Lee didn't necessarily give a shit about the cause. He wasn't out there saying, we got to do this so that we can keep our slaves. He was in the military, and they said, fucking do it. And that's what you do when you're in the military and you're a general. You do it.
Yeah, he should have been a conscientious objector.
Yeah, sure he should have been, because in those days, they fucking put up with that nonsense, right?
Yeah, they took you out and they shot you for treason.
Yeah, they took you to back and put a bullet in your fucking head.
That was it.
The whole thing is just ridiculous, dude. And people with their goddamn emotional bullshit. They renamed the park. Not on my watch, man. I'm not visiting Emancipation Park. No fucking way. It's Robert E. Lee Park.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So what's next? Are we supposed to get a big eraser out and erase the imaginary Mason-Dixon line now?
That doesn't exist anymore, man. That never existed. From 1776 to 1976 is erased. There's no history in between there.
None.
Fucking jizzbags.
There's no Mason-Dixon line anymore, pal.
Yeah, man.
You would have thought that was the Berlin Wall or something.
Yeah. Look, somebody said Barack Obama Park. Didn't I see that Chicago has like Barack Obama Day?
Yeah, they do. And they're supposed to build that, presidential library here.
Oh, I can't wait. What are they going to make it out of? Fucking expended, rounds? There's enough of them every week that they could clean up to build that fucker out of copper.
Absolutely.
Barack Obama Day. Fuck off.
So good.
Although I'd be all for Barack Obama Day. That'd be a day that you can go anywhere and get anything you want for free.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good day to me. Wouldn't you enjoy that day?
Don't have to pay my mortgage no more. Don't have to pay for gas. Don't have to pay.
Cell phone.
You get free stuff.
Yeah. Sounds like a good day.
Yeah. It's free for everybody.
People with their fucking false outrage are just ridiculous.
I agree.
I'm telling you, dude, I was literally watching and laughing. I don't even find it sad anymore. I find it hysterical, and I find it to be good TV.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I liked seeing the guy run the people down, and I sat there and laughed with every commentator. Every commentator with, well, President Trump didn't take a serious enough stance. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. What's he supposed to do?
Next thing you know, they're going to say, I swear Trump was at that rally and I saw him holding a Confederate flag.
Yeah, I know. Dude, they might as well have said that today. Because Trump, and again, too late now. We already turned it into a politics bit. But I actually saw what he said. And this is amazing to me because I have not paid any fucking attention to politics since the election. None. but today was my day, I guess. And I looked online, I looked for Trump's statement, and Trump's statement was neutral, I guess. He said we need to condone, or we need to not condone any violence. That's what he said. He said, if you're condoning violence, you're wrong.
Yeah, so that takes in everyone.
Yeah, well, that's not good enough, because he didn't say white supremacy should be banned.
No, he just said violence. That means Black Lives Matter violence. That means white supremacist violence. That means violence in and of itself
should be banned. And that's what Trump said. He said it all should be fucking banned.
Yeah, all of it.
Well, that's not good. That's bad somehow to these fucking dipshit liberals. Fucking jizzbags.
Yeah, you need to call them out.
Dude, I better be careful with what I call them, with Chelsea Handler out there fucking advocating for words being hurtful and putting you in jail and shit. Another stupid twat. How does a fucking comedian come out against free speech? How the fuck does that happen? Well, Tell me she shouldn't be thrown out of the country.
Yeah, I agree. Well, speaking of that, and since we're on this subject, did you watch that documentary I told you about, the Can We Take a Joke?
I watched about half of it, and it just made me crazy, and that's why I turned it off. I agreed with everything that they were saying, but it made me so fucking mad I had to turn it off.
Really? It made you that upset? You were just like, I can't watch this anymore.
It did, because I can't believe that the next generation wants to be controlled so bad.
Yeah.
That was the message of that documentary. The up-and-coming generation don't want to have their own say.
Nope.
They want to let people tell them what they can say and what they can feel and what they can think. Bunch of fucking pathetic faggots.
Well, it's the whole, I just want to live in my bubble and just leave me alone.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ. If everybody's left alone, then there is no bubble.
Right.
Then you're just a fucking slave. That's really what happens. There'll be one guy that takes control, and he will fucking take you over.
Absolutely.
Stupid.
Well, if you like this kind of discussion or debate, there is a documentary out there hosted by comedians. One of them being Jim Norton, right, and Gilbert Gottfried, and I believe Louis C.K. may have been on there, and
Ron White was on there.
Yeah, it's just all these comedians who kind of stepped up to the plate to say, you know what, we're getting to the point now, we as comedians can't even do a show and make light of anything that's politically incorrect without getting attacked.
Yeah. And you got to wonder where it stops. Is it going to be, is it going to be a problem at some point to say, man, I was in the grocery store and you're not going to believe how soft these tomatoes were. Hey, you're making fun of farmers that didn't raise their tomatoes right.
Right.
Where does this fucking end?
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Yeah. A guy that I'd like to see live who is, a very cutting edge, in his humor and stuff is Doug Stanhope.
Sure.
He's out on tour right now playing around the region, and I've considered going to go see him.
Okay.
Yeah, so I might go see Doug Stanhope.
That'd be fun.
Funny guy.
Sure.
So, anyway, if you like that stuff, go check it out. It's called Can We Take a Joke?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And the answer? No.
No, we can't. Apparently we can't. You can't even joke about anything, and the only thing that separates us from any one of these other comedians is because there's no money behind us.
Yeah.
If there was any money behind the Classic Metal Show and it was out there to be gotten, believe me, the attacks would be vicious.
Well, it's already starting, dude. It's like, on our YouTube.
Yeah.
I get notifications now every week, 4 or 5 notifications a week they don't take our YouTubes down, but they say that this is ineligible for monetization because the content is too much for their advertising.
Yeah, but what I mean is, as far as somebody trying to come after us for anything.
Nobody can.
Yeah, I understand that, but my point is that if we did something and somebody's pussy got hurt, it would not surprise me that somebody would try and demand an apology or try to file some kind of lawsuit. I don't know what kind, but people are just so hell-bent on shutting you down for something they object to.
Yep, exactly. Well, I'll give them my apology right now. I'm sorry that you're a fucking pussy.
Right.
That's it. Thank you.
So that's one of the biggest reasons why the show remains unfunded.
Yep.
And unsponsored. That's one less headache I need or Chris needs.
No, we got real lives to deal with. We don't need to turn this into a business.
Yeah, real lives matter, pal.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, if you are listening to the Classic Metal Show, we are live. We do have a live chat room going on. If you have never been in there, you can go check it out over at chatandkill.com. Got quite a group in there, so just type it in, chatandkill.com. Just spell it all out, and you don't even need any kind of a special sign-in. If you have any social media of any kind, you could just use your social media sign-in to get in there.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
So if you have Twitter, Facebook, Chatwing, Google Plus, anything, it'll accept that, and you can just jump in and be a part of the chat room.
Yep.
So there you are. All right. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll take a short break here.
All right.
And we'll play a couple of tunes, and then we'll get into whatever it is we need to get into.
Okay.
And so I have a new bunch of tunes here.
Yeah, lots of new stuff, right?
And we're going to play some of it.
All right.
And see how it goes over.
All right, sounds good.
So do you have a suggestion?
I do.
Okay.
I would like to hear probably my favorite of the 150 whatever albums that we got in the last week, 2 weeks, is a band called Addict's Demon.
Okay.
They kind of remind me a little bit of Iron Maiden, and I just like it a lot.
Okay. For some reason, I don't see that. I guess I didn't.
Starts with A.
I got it.
Got it?
No, I meant I don't have it downloaded, I guess. I didn't get that one.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them, but not that one.
All right. Want me to pick another one?
Yeah, pick another one.
All right. Do you got Prey on the Fallen?
Let me see here. Yes, I do.
Let's go with the cover. Let's go with the cover of Hotel California.
Okay.
Just for something interesting.
All right. Sounds like a plan. All right. So we're going to play Prey on the Fallen is the name of the band, and it's a self-titled CD, and they do a Eagles cover.
Yes, they do.
All right. So here it is. It's Hotel California exclusively here
on your Classic Metal Show.